I think you've got the boldest prediction. Because here's why. Because you called it early.
I called it very early.
And there was so much that could happen.
Too early.
There's a lot that could happen between when you made that call, which is over a month ago now, and when the draft is.
Did you give the results?
No.
Right now, in first place, the most likely to be drinking beer from a shoe with 57% of the vote is Kang. I have 24% of the vote. With my shoot the boot guarantee, they won't take a quarterback at 8. Gator has 19% of the vote that they won't take a wide receiver at 8. Here's how I've left myself open. Could you see this? And I wish I'd added this addendum because I think this is actually possible. With the 8th pick, the Detroit Lions select Kyler Murray, quarterback, Oklahoma.
And then trade him.
And we may have a trade here, guys, but that they actually select Murray for somebody else.
Yeah, I could see that.
I can't see them drafting a wide receiver for somebody else.
No, I like the way you think, Doug.
I think I've left myself vulnerable to getting burned here, that they draft the quarterback for someone else because they couldn't get the terms of the trade worked out in time before the clock expired. So they said, look, we'll draft him, and then we'll figure out if we want your second rounder next year or your second rounder next year or your third rounder this year. Like we'll get back to you in a minute here.
You might get a little Schvetty on draft night.
Why don't we recheck those that poll results in a little bit?
We can see if people.
No, because that's a scenario that could absolutely play itself out. You've got, I think the Broncos are drafting at 10. They're always looking for quarterbacks, new or old, doesn't matter. Bring them in. You got the Dolphins at 13, I think, and then the Redskins at 15. These are all teams looking for a quarterback. Right. And if the Jaguars and Giants pass at 7 and 6 respectively for Kyler Murray,
you've left yourself open, Doug.
I feel like that's my vent that Skywalker can just shoot a photon into and blow up my whole Death Star.
Now your bet was quarterback, not Kyler Murray, correct?
It was quarterback, yeah.
So even if it's Haskins, if he falls for some reason.
Not only Haskins, but I mean, there's some of these other guys could really show up.
Rise up.
Locke could have a great combine.
You watch, because you know what? It wouldn't after the combine's done. The way it happens every year, next thing you know, bang! There's 5 quarterbacks with first-round grades. So I could be totally left open to getting burned on this one.
I think the good thing for you, Doug, is usually in the NFL draft, they make the trade before the team.
Usually they do.
The NBA draft is where you would have been really screwed because they make all the picks for the other team all the time.
All right, this is obviously there's high risk and high reward if you were to do this. But going on that scenario, if you're the Lions, would you just do the preemptive and draft him anyway, knowing that you're going to trade him?
Nope. Not if you don't have a trade worked out.
What if there's rumblings like because obviously teams want him.
No, because you get stuck with him. You don't draft a guy you don't want.
Well, that's the risk. But the risk is, oh no, I got stuck with him. Now I've got Kyler Murray. Ooh, terrible.
Not something I want. If they wanted him, then just draft him. And if they wouldn't draft him.
All right, let me ask somebody who doesn't want Stafford anymore. Kang, would you ever consider that as a strategy?
That is a horrible strategy.
It's a horrible, right? But it's high risk. I get it, but it's high risk. I wouldn't do it either. But it's high risk, high reward, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm drafting him because I want him.
That's something I feel like Matt Millen would have done.
I'll still listen.
That's bold. You never draft a guy you hopefully plan to trade. I mean, because if you don't have a trade partner, you are. And I understand your scenario, Gator, because you really want him.
I do.
Then you wouldn't trade him, right?
Unless somebody came up with a fantastic offer.
All right. Well, we'll reset these poll results and see because I wouldn't be surprised if I surge here in this thing. Updating yesterday, by the way, just for people who missed it. The mock draft 2.0, the pick is in, and the pick is linebacker Devin White again. The second time around for the people, they want Devin White more than anybody else. Greedy Williams was 2, Montez Sweat was 3. But we'll do another one just under a month's time from now. All right. We started the show off because Charles Robinson of Yahoo was tweeting out heights and weights and what the players measured in at the combine. And he actually said quarterbacks would be measuring today. and quarterbacks didn't measure. Some of the quarterbacks measured today, but all of them did not. But we went in under the premise we thought Kyler Murray was going to measure. So we made a lunch bet. Whoever wins, the other 3 have to buy him lunch. How much, what exactly will Kyler Murray measure in at? Gator, you said 5'9" and 3/8. Kang, you said 5'10" on the dot. I said 5'9" and a quarter. Evan said 5'10" and an eighth. Here's the question. Do you know anyone who is, let's say, shorter that has done anything to look taller? Or
heightened?
Yeah. Or are you a short guy where there are tricks to make yourself look taller? And we bring it up because, Murray hasn't done anything, right? There's nothing he can really do or reasonably or, the level of detail that they approach the draft. Is he?
You can't hide your height at the combine.
I don't mean hide it. I mean, is he going on a rack? Is he?
Oh, so I see what you're saying.
Yeah, is he doing
things you
anything
can
to
do
try
to
and make
stretch yourself out so that you are tall?
They say that you're shorter at the end of the day than you are at the beginning. Does he lay in bed all day and then get a wheelchair to take him over to so he gets out and
you go to the chiropractor before and then have him, work out all the kinks in your backs and your spine to get you totally aligned where you're as tall as you can be.
And if I'm Kyler Murray, I'd be like getting a bruise on the top of my head or something, anything.
Grow the hair out.
Get the fro going.
Even if they're going to mat it down, but it's still going to give you what, an eighth, maybe quarter of an inch. Is there such thing in the real world? Any short guys do anything like that?
I have a buddy who, this was like, he was so insecure about his height. For pictures, he would always be on his tippy toes. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He'd get in the back if he could so it wouldn't be too obvious, but if it was side by side, he'd still give it, a little like, maybe not as clear as day, but he'd give a little nudge like on his toes. Definitely heels are off the ground. I'm like, what are you doing? And for sure we're thicker soled shoes. He wanted the extra quarter inch, half inch, whatever it is.
Hilarious.
I have a friend who used to do the opposite. Like because she's tall, 5'9", 5'10"-ish, somewhere in there, I think. And she would take pictures back when we were in high school, like for prom or for any of the dances, and you'd have the pictures, and she was taller than what her dates were. She would do the 1 foot forward kind of thing so that she would not appear to be so tall and had that huge disparity when you had those pictures. Yeah.
248-539-9797. Ticket text 97136. Do you do this, or do you know anybody that did? Let's talk to Kurt on a cell. Hi, Kurt.
Hey, how we doing?
All right, Kurt.
Hey, we used to go camping with my niece, and they had a go-kart track where you had to be 48 inches tall, and she was 47 and a half, so they wouldn't let her ride. We went back to the camper, put 2 decks of shoes in her heels, took her back when they changed attendants, and then she was able to make it.
What'd you put in? What'd you say you put in her shoes?
A deck of cards.
Oh, a deck of cards
underneath her heel.
And it worked.
Yeah, she got to ride on the go-kart, so.
There you go. Again.
Yeah, safety be damned, Kurt.
Hey, what you do for kids to make them happy is what you do.
That's great. And if the deck of cards helps her reach the pedals, and so be it.
Sure, get that jarring concussion.
I got to tell you.
Because you do that with your toes.
That is a great call. There is a time in all of our lives where you've been at Cedar Point and you didn't go up to here.
Right, you didn't reach the mouse's hand.
So what do? You try in one way or another. Make yourself look taller. You stretch out. You're like,
Dad's holding you by the belt loop, picking you up with one arm. See, he's tall. Did you ever do that with any of your kids?
Nope. Haven't had to. We haven't gone to a lot of amusement parks. 248-539-9797. And at Disney, they've qualified for everything they wanted to do. I will update the poll of who's most likely to lose the shoot the boot guarantee. We have had a change.
Yeah, I'm sure we have.
We'll get to that at 12:31. 97.1 The Ticket.